What up, folks? What up, folks? This year's VidCon, I'm staying at another budget hotel here in Anaheim, California, and just checked in. So we're going to have a very honest review of my first impressions on this hotel room. So the front door, I walked right in, and this is the map of the hotel. I am actually right here, room 101. So as I enter the room, by the way, there are 2 beds in this room. I don't actually need to, but I got it just in case I needed to share with any friends who wanted to tag along last minute. But 2 beds, very typical. A desk, that is very also typical of hotels. But where is the chair? Like, you would think there's a chair for your workspace, but I mean, they got the cuck chair, but no work chair. So yeah, I'm a bit puzzled on that one. When I booked this place back in March, it actually went by a different name, but now it is the Queens Inn Anaheim. I don't know why they changed the name on it, but good thing I found out about that. Otherwise, I would have trouble finding this place. But let's, the obvious test I have to do is the bed jump. So let's do that. Oh boy. All right. Okay. It's a bit firm, but I'm okay with that. I do prefer more plush beds, but you can't please everybody. Refrigerator and microwave. Okay, a little place to store your luggage. I might move my shit there later. To iron clothes up there. You can use that. What the hell? Huh. Man, this place. Okay, I appreciate the effort, but come on. They dripping paint on the counter? Alright, here's the mirror. At least that's clean. The bathroom. Alright, let's check out water pressure. Decent water pressure. That's good. Good. Now, I don't know if you can see it in the video here, but this is probably one of the darkest hotel rooms I've ever been in. The window placement, you really don't get any sun because the sun comes from that direction and you're not going to get any. Even with the privacy thing, you're just... Wait, hold on, what? Huh. The window's open. All right, that's better. So I checked into a room with an open window. That's not very assuring. But anyway, if I want privacy, I essentially have almost no light. I got one light there. This piece here turns on. Now one light there. I got one light there, and the bathroom lights, they just point straight down. It's very, very dark in here. I'm kind of disappointed on that. I value my privacy, so I'm not going to be getting any of that outside light, even though I'm not going to be able to get any regardless. So first impressions, you get what you pay for. It's about $100 a night. Yeah, I mean, I could double that and stay in luxury here in Anaheim, but kind of broke right now, paying for a Tesla. But I will, yeah, after my first night sleeping on one of these, I'll give further impressions. All right, good morning, folks. It's now the next day. Just got up not too long ago from this firm bed here at the hotel, and I had a decent sleep. The pillows, 4 pillows is a bit much. I prefer fewer pillows and bigger pillows, but I can make these work. Now, noise level, the walls, I could hear a lot of stuff through them. Whenever somebody flushes the toilet nearby, like the room next door, above, or across the other side, I could hear all of that. So that's a down point there. Location wise, this hotel is pretty close to a bunch of food. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever you want, it's all in walking distance. But it really kind of depends on how long you have to wait for street crossings and so it could be hit or miss. You might get lucky with traffic lights. Now, ride share, it can get expensive around this area. So when it comes to just being close to everything and accessible, it's okay. It's not the worst. It's not the best. Speaking of breakfast, what I mentioned earlier, this hotel does not offer breakfast. It is a budget hotel after all. So if you're looking for something that, just gives you a free meal every day, this is not the place to do it. Is the price still worth it considering that you're not getting a free breakfast? Well, I think so. The beds aren't too bad. It seems fairly well kept. Parking is free. Another thing, the lighting, not too great. Like I had the privacy shade thing. Push this side. Morning light is coming through. This is as bright as it will be all day. For those of you who don't know anything about cameras, sorry, but right now my camera is on 1/250th of a second, f2.8, and ISO 5000. Was shoving around 5000 and 6400. So yeah, it is very dark in here still, even with the brightest it is all day. So yeah, decent. The doors has the lock. I used it, obviously. Always use those. You never know what happens around the neighborhood. The fridge kept my drinks cold. That's fine. I had power plugs to use my computer at night in bed. And I mean, there's no real major complaints. What I have to say that's negative is mostly nitpicking about small things. Maybe the lighting is an issue for more people. Now, if you insist on having a ridiculous amount of light to do a lot of work and actually have a chair to do your work in, this place might be a little bit disappointment. I'm sure you could just move the cuck chair over to the desk, but no one's really gonna do that unless they're forced to do so. So value-wise, I think this is a decent place. How's it compared to the place I stayed at last year? I think this is actually a lot better. The one I stayed at last year had these cheap, I guess it was vinyl flooring, and vinyl floors in a hotel is just kind of odd because you just don't see it. Now this carpet, yeah, I mean, it looks clean, but when people go for a dark colored carpet, it hides a lot of dirt and grime. So I'm not gonna dig into this. It looks all right from a distance, but yeah, who knows? Towels, they give you 2 bath towels. I mean, 2 beds, 2 bath towels, makes sense. They give you 3 of these medium ones and 2 of these small ones. And yeah, not much more to say. Just a hotel room for a cheap price. You get what you pay for. It's not the best, it's not the worst. And if you're just traveling on a budget, this is a pretty decent choice. If you like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace. Alright, one last note. That toilet paper really sucks.